So a brand new study says that liberals are more likely to be mentally ill than conservatives. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I am totally shocked. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the brand new study which states the obvious, in my humble opinion, that liberals are more likely to be mentally ill than conservatives. Now, I think we all knew this from the very beginning. I mean, we got charts and graphs we're going to get to, but I think we all have known this for a very long time. The media might want to try to gaslight you and say, oh, no, that's not really a thing. You're just being a bigot. No. I think it's pretty clear. Anybody with a pair of eyes on the brain can tell what's going on. Now, before I get too far into it, let's check out some numbers, okay? This is going to be a video from Fox. I'll link to this video and everything else that I'll show here in the box. But you see right here, mental health rating, excellent, poor, liberal, conservative. Who's in the lead? You already see. Let's play it.
With conservative political views, 51 to 45% when it comes to excellent versus poor. Yeah. And I don't think the Democrats would have expected that.
I don't know, man. I didn't need a poll to know they were unwell. Just drive around and see someone wearing a mask in their car, and you know who they're voting for, and you know they're not okay.
You know they're not okay. Exactly. 100%. Now, here's an example of not being okay. This is a teacher somewhere. And look, I don't know what the solution is. Private school, homeschool, something like that. But if this is your teacher, you have a problem. Let's watch this, shall we?
What's happening? What is happening? Are you going to bark? Oh, okay. What's happening?
Now, look. Somebody going to say, what's the context, ABL? In what context are you going to have a teacher in what appears to be high school? This appear to be older kids. You got a teacher in high school, hands and knees on the ground, barking like a dog. What's the actual context? You're not even wearing the costume or nothing like that. No mask, no face paint. I don't really get it. Mental illness. And who do you think he voted for? Huh? Who do you think he voted for? Now, look, check it out. Here's some numbers. So from Pew 2020. Has a doctor or healthcare provider ever told you that you have a mental health condition? Percentage saying yes. And you can see how it rises up. Conservatives, moderates, liberals. And then with the age, for the liberal women, young, it's off the charts. And if you can't tell, that top line right there is 50%. So you're talking about the majority of young liberal women have a mental health condition compared to about 20% for conservatives on the women and about 25% for the moderates. So you can see the numbers right here. The more liberal you get, the more mentally unwell you get. Let's keep on going. So you can see self-reported mental health by marital status. Married conservative men have the best, and the lowest is unmarried liberal women. Okay. For married conservative men, you're at about 70%, about 70%, I would say. Now for the unmarried liberal women, it's about 30%. Okay. Who are doing well. 70% for the married conservative men, 30% for the unmarried liberal women. Okay. And you can see right here, higher self-reported mental health correlates with conservative political views. All right, conservative 51%, excellent. And then you have poor at the very bottom, 45% liberal. So you see, it's a clear correlation. I showed you many graphs, many charts. And then there's countless videos on the interwebs to prove it. But as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to all the mentally well people. Shout out to everybody who votes the way that makes the most sense, in my humble opinion. I think the majority of people who are mentally well are more conservative. They're not necessarily super hardcore, right, whatever, but they're more conservative. They're not going to be on their hands and knees barking at students in the high school classroom. That's just not what's going on. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about these charts and graphs? Do you think they're accurate? Do you think they're inaccurate? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I think it's pretty clear that these graphs are accurate based upon what you see in your everyday life. Go outside your house and observe. Just observe. Go to one of these liberal rallies they have. Go to a Trump rally and then see the difference. At a Trump rally, everybody's nice. Everybody's cool. It doesn't matter what color you are, black, white, Puerto Rican, the candy stripe is all good. go to a liberal rally and think anything other than what they think, now you got a problem. Now you might be in danger. And again, a lot of that go right back to that Medulla oblongata not really being wrapped too tight. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.